my name is Yafet. In this video I would like to explain about two reading method. So what is this? The first one is phonic, and then another one is whole words method. So there is term reading words, and it's still controversial until now. And now we will learn what is phonic and what is whole words method in reading words. So the first one is phonic method. In phonic method, the children will learn how to read by the first step is, for example, there is word pet. The first one, the children who use phonic method, they will recognize each letter sound, and the next step they will combine it to form a word. For example, pet, the first step they will recognize each letter sound like p, e, and t. The next step they will combine it to say pet or to form a word pet, and that's how the children learn to read by using phonic method. The next one is whole word method. What about whole word method? The whole word method, the children will didn't use or didn't need recognize each letter sound, but they will directly memorize the word pet. For example, pet, memorize pet without recognize each letter sound, p and e, e, t, p, e, t, pet. And for example, there is a picture, then the children who use whole word method will memorize this object, this picture, by directly say the name of this object, banana. So when the teacher asking to read this object, they will directly say banana, and they will memorize this picture. Then that's how the children learn to read by using whole word method. And what if the children got unfamiliar word in exam? For example, the word dog. The children who use phonic method will be fine, because even this word or dog word unfamiliar for children who use phonic method, it will be fine because they already know each letter sound. Then they will enjoy, they will able to read this word dog by the, o, and g, and then they will combine it, they will able to read it, they will be fine. So what about the student or the children who use whole word method? They will suffer because they didn't know how to read this word, because they didn't ever seen that object before, dog, or that word. They even don't know, they even never seen that word before, so they will suffer and they can't read it. But in phonics method, the student or the children who use phonic method, they will didn't know what is dog. Even they know how to read it. For example, dog, they able to read, but they didn't know what is dog, because they only learn how to read and how its letter sound without memorize the object. What about the whole word method? The student who use whole word method will suffer because they didn't know how to read this word, and didn't know how it's look, or yeah, because in whole word method the children only memorize an object or the name of it object. So until now it's still controversial, and there is term called reading words, and but some parents say that uh, the children will need phonic the children more need phonic method. They didn't need whole word method, because in phonic method they will able to read by recognize each letter sound, and will able to read unfamiliar word. But once again, in phonic method the children uh, only learn how to read each letter sound, and but they didn't recognize what its object, what its meaning, because they just only learn to read it. They didn't know how it's look, and yeah, that's the meanness of phonic method. And what about the whole word method? The whole word method only memorize and guess. when when there is unfamiliar word, they will suffer. They didn't know how to read unfamiliar word. So but in this video I would like to state that these both method are needed. These both method are needed because when we are adult we will use whole words, because we don't need to spell one by one letters anymore or its sound anymore. We will directly uh, read the whole word. We don't need, like for example, I love you. We don't need to spell one by one letters, ILOVE, like that. So we will directly read it whole words. So these both are needed and it's important. So I think that's all. Thank you.